Yeah, man. Okay. Um, all right. I am live because I can't do much else most of the time because gang stalkers, hackers, gang stalkers, this Howard Circle group, and some of the others that are involved in my situation, they oftentimes manipulate my storage in my devices to make them appear to the system to be full. That way, certain features will be automatically disabled, as well as I won't be able to make videos or download anything, including apps. So right now, that's what I'm dealing with. I haven't looked. It's possible it could be full, maybe, but we're going to see. This is the first time this device has told me that it's full. Okay, so um, no, I'm going to remove any apps. Cancel. Okay, so I'm going to go home. Go home. Go home. All right, let's go to my files. All right, my files, it's just 63.43 gigs of 64 gigs is full. All right, so I'm gonna go to my SD card and I'm gonna create a folder. Today is 022121, all internal storage. All right, create. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna look at internal files. Okay, so let's do this first. Well, look, these faded ones, the ones that are faded, you're not really supposed to see them. There's actually files in there. Let me see what they are. Okay. Now, all right. These are GIFs. I'm not gonna let you see them really good because they're not all mine. Some of them are some other people's. They're all GIF files, and that means they're files that are several pictures put together to make like a little thing. Okay. Now there's one, two, three, four, five, six, seven of these. These are files that they create. They created these. I did not. Gang stalkers created these files and they posted them on Facebook, on my Facebook, but only on the version. Can I unlock it somehow? I can't do that because it's sideways. I mean, my plug's in here. Can I do it this way? No. Let me see if I can figure out how to unlock this rotation thing. No, not doing that. Rotation, man. Is that it? Dark mode, that's dark mode. I think we got it. Oh, here we go. Lock on. No, lock off. And turn it sideways. I don't know, man. So I just try to leave it like that. Oh, it did let me. I don't know if it did or not, whatever. All right, I always gotta do camera in camera. All right, look. Let me get back to where I was. Okay, here's where I was. Oh, see if I can turn this one sideways now. Okay, so I was on. This is not my comfortablest way to do things, but I was on these. Okay, these GIFs in the dot face folder that's grayed out. These are the GIFs that they made that they posted. Okay, I don't. Let me see what's in this collage before I show it to you. Okay, they made a collage, but it's a picture that's not mine, so I ain't gonna show it to you. But that says grayed out. That's stuff that they're making and they're putting it on Facebook. But they'll create an app, okay, and then link your account to it, and then when they go to it, they're going to it through a server where the app is, and it's like connect.facebook.net. Okay, and then they're onto your Facebook with that, and they'll post it, and you ain't gonna see it unless you're on that. Okay, so that's what that is. And that Katana and all that stuff, that Katana Facebook and all that, that's what that stuff is. Okay, all right. So let me see. Let me see where we at with this. All right, so the storage. Let me just do this. Highlight all details. Okay, it says 28.86 gigabytes. Okay, that's a problem. Okay, that's a problem. All right, let me do it again. Details. Total size, all folders and files, 28.86 gigabytes, 5,836 files, 894 folders. Okay. All right, so let's press back. Back. Internal storage, 63.43 gigabytes of 64. Internal storage. Highlight all details, 28.86 gigabytes. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so let me tell you what's going on with that. All right, 28.6 whatever, 28, all right, 38, 48, 58. We're looking at about 30, 35 or something, like at least 30, because you got to count in for the system. The system is most likely about 4, 5, 6, 7 gigs, maybe. I don't think it's that big, but it might be. All right. But it's not 30 something gigs. It's only probably 4 or 5 gigs for the whole system. All right. So for them to have 28.86, it's incorrect. That's incorrect. Okay. They were saying, Marcus, you got, this is Marcus's thing, aka Lloyd. All right. They said, Marcus, you got to fix it. Because a minute ago when they shut my video down, and I had to resume. Right. They're like, Marcus, you got to fix it. He's like, I ain't fixing. They're like, blah, blah, blah. He's like, I don't care. Perfect. Okay. You don't care is the perfect thing for me, because I can come on public YouTube live and show everybody that my storage is not full, but it appears to be full. Okay. Why does it appear to be full? I don't know. Let's go download an app, install. Oh, now it's going to install. How? How's it going to install now? Let's install some more. Let's just install apps. I mean, I want to find good ones, I guess. Random apps. Can't install Designer, blah, blah. Try again. Is it? What, are you going to give me a reason? Got it. Why not? Why can't you install it? Oh, here we go. Oh, you need to free up some space to install it. Okay, so it's just going to give me some apps. How much space do I need to free up? Don't even say. I think it might say if I turn it this way. No, it's just jacked up now. Try it again. They're screaming, shut the F up. Why would you tell me to shut the F up? Now it acts like it's going to let it install. They're just manipulating my system left and right. It actually might let it install. It's all the way up to 88%. No, it's not going to let it install. Why? Okay, let's see. Let's try again. Now it's going to give me this. Okay, so it says... Okay, so here's the problem. All right. It says nothing. All right, it says to install app or update on this device, remove apps you no longer need. You can also free up space by deleting media files in settings storage. It never actually says your device is full and you need to delete some stuff because it can't fit. Okay, and normally it would say that if it was true. So I don't know if that has something to do with it. I think they have to be careful with their wording because they're having to go by certain policies. They say they interpret a Google policy in a certain way to manipulate the situation to write a certain code to be able to get it to go through, I think. And like without developer status. I don't know exactly, but it seems that way. It would usually say you need to delete this many megabytes or whatever. Let's cancel that. All right. Let's back in here. All right. Now, oh, I was about to say, I know that dot face ain't gone. They want to move it. They want to get it gone because I didn't make those files. So I could go in here and tell you when each one of them, like I said, 18th, 18th, 15th, 9th, 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 9th. So they're making those on the 15th and the 9th. These are grayed out too. You know, data storage, context data, XML. I want to see that. I want to see that, bro. This is what it says. It says string name. Okay, I don't have strings because I'm not running a SQL server and a local host server. I'm not running servers. I'm not running this thing through a server. I should be, I guess. But that's the string for something about context data XML, whatever that means. I don't exactly know. I'm exposing this stuff to the world faster than I'm learning what it means. UT system config, February 8th. I've never done nothing like that. Global Alvin XML. So all this stuff's stored on my side. Why? Why is this stuff over here, Jack? Bruh, you can't put your strings on my side. Why are you doing that? Why are you putting your strings on my side, bro? You're getting caught. Dang, Jack, you're messing up. Add FWE dat. Oh, it won't do it. All right, check this out. This is a little trick I do. All right, let's rename it, and let's rename it that dot rename to open dot txt. Rename it. Okay. Yes, I want to change the name because I want it to open. All right, and then it bring up text editor type stuff to be able to open it. Okay, and there's your add FWE dat. Who knows? That's probably like some AdSense ID number or something like that, where they're making money off of the stuff that they're doing to me. I don't know. He's probably gonna have to go change his account number now. Hey, you just ruined my day. Ruin my day every day. Got Turing debug. Okay, there's nothing in there. Data storage. Context data. Did I already look at that one, or is that another one? vPhone space, it's empty. Recycle bin, empty. Documents, empty. Playlist, empty. Lazy list. That lazy list I see all the time. All these are showing empty now. Okay, and these are real folders, but I haven't used all of this stuff. What is this? Network connections. CSV. Let me look at this too. Ooh, terminal? I don't want to open it in the terminal just yet. Let me see what it is. So I'm not exactly sure what this is. com.sec.android.app.s browser. Oop. Trial version. Okay, this is something that's generated. Okay, so they've had a few minutes to mess with it if they wanted to. Select all details. 28.86. All right, so that's what we're stuck with, 28.86. Let's do this. Highlight all, move. SD card. All right, today, all internal storage, move. Now, they don't like me doing this. Now, okay, we'll rename. They don't like me doing this, so they try to stop it a lot of the time. We're trying to get those 5,947 folders, 28.86 gigs. That's all right. We're going to get that. That's what we're going to get. And if we don't get that, then we know they're stopping me from getting that for some reason because I got enough space on my memory card to get that. I got like 60 or 70 gigs on my memory card, and I should be able to get all of this no problem. Okay, so that folder needs to add up. And it probably won't. Normally, if I wasn't on live, I would put this whole thing, the phone, I would put the phone in the freezer in a metal box. I'd wrap it in something, then I'd put it in a metal box, then I'd put the metal box in the freezer, and then I'd go back and get it when it was done, like in a little while. And they can't seem to stop it. Okay? They can stop it any other way. But if I do that, they can't stop it. So, let's see if I can just prop this up right here. I'm gonna prop it up. I'm gonna have to prop it up with all kinds of stuff. It does not want to stand up right here. Okay, that's what I want. All right, I just want to see the whole thing like that, and I'm just gonna leave it there until it's done. And it might take a minute, but whatever. So they've been on their live streams. I can see that little head right there. See that little head? The whole head. There's a broadcast watching us appearing in my video intentionally. Okay. There's another one right there. Okay. There's a few. What's up, man? I see these. I can look at comments and stuff for a minute. So check this out, though. I got this guy. This little guy. All right, stuff for a minute. So check this out, though. I got this guy. This little guy. All right, you know, and it mounts in a little thing that sticks up there on your windshield. And I had it running last night, but I left it in my car and it ran all night. So I don't know how. I don't know how full it is, or if it like overwrote some of the last night or what. I don't know what happened because I think it went all night while I was asleep and stuff. So I'm gonna try to see what I can get off the memory card though, as far as like the stuff that happened yesterday while I was driving. But look, this guy right here, man, it works pretty good, and it's something you can start with. If you know, and I'm starting with it until I get a better system. It's like I think it was $20 at Walmart, and comes with a 16 gig memory card, and you can drive around and have a camera going all the time, so you don't have to worry about things as much. I got that one, and then I also got this little one, this little guy right here, and it was cheap too, and I just I'll just run them all the time, run them full time, and keep cameras going as much as you can. I'm gonna figure out a way to live stream my whole life. Well, not my whole life, but you know, most of it. Plus, I got so much going on, man. Like, it's a lot of gang stalkers that got it in for me now. You know, they're talking about having me killed and all kind of stuff. Black James talking about having me murdered. Every day he's talking about getting a bunch of black people to do something against me. It's like, whatever, man. I don't hang out with nobody. You know, really, I don't hang out with nobody anymore. I just be on my own. But they'll just like put your whole picture on of your vehicle and of you and what you're wearing that day and everything out somewhere, and then you know, put you on public. And then every time you come near anybody who's got access to this stuff, they'll just attack you, man. Do something stupid. He says, hey, you're getting all your files. What else you got to say? Finish that. He said, well, you're getting all the ones we let you keep. They're bragging. They sit there and brag about it, right? You're right. I'm getting half my files, if they even exist. I know that they stole a bunch of files from me. They steal them all the time. They steal pictures and videos all the time, all day, every day. They steal from me. They steal my files. When they steal them, it means they move them from my file system that I can access to some folder in the root system. You know, and they're always trying to get that download. Like, that's the whole thing. Like, because they'll download it. Jack wants to get it on his server. They're all trying to download it to their mainframes, you know, as soon as they can catch a signal. So they always got some downloading going on. They're always getting files. Stealing my files all the time. So it's like an ongoing thing, man. Me trying to keep them from getting all my files. But I don't know. I'm working on it. I still have not really figured out how to get them out of my stuff. Hey, appreciate it. You take care too. You know, keep checking back. I'm always putting out new stuff about it, like how I'm getting a lot of information and things that are helpful for us. And that's the things we need, man. What we need to do is figure out how to lock up the systems, you know, where they can't get in. Because I know they're doing like a lot of stuff like HTTP requests. All right, so I think that if I was on desktop, I could probably open up the source code developer options type stuff and watch all those HTTP requests take place on the browser, most likely Chrome. But if otherwise, like I'm doing it on a phone or a tablet or something, then I have to try to figure out a different way to find it, you know? So, but HTTP requests like get, post, connect, all those type of things, that's a lot of what they're doing is that type of stuff. And so if you can figure out how to get into those kind of things and keep an eye on that type of stuff. Hey, my device is sideways, so I only seen like half of that. But yeah, we need to get into these devices and write into the coding, like somewhere into the like the Wi-Fi order, the order of you know what happens in the system, like what overrides what. All right, and when you hit that Wi-Fi off button, they don't need to be able to get in your Wi-Fi. And that's it, you know, that's how it should work. It should not be able to get in your Wi-Fi if you turn Wi-Fi off. All right, that should be a solid system core function. Disable all connections. All right, and then you should be able to go on there and not have nobody breaking into your stuff. I think they could go into the coding of the actual system of the OS, you know, and write it in where, you know, this and this can override this and that, whatever, and then just basically use it to their advantage all the time. And so you could turn off your Wi-Fi, but your Wi-Fi ain't. Somebody's telling me it's never off. And maybe it is never off. I'm sure there's some government thing or something where it's like there can always be something on. No matter, but I mean, I know like even when a phone's off, like the service is off, you know, they can still have. It still has a cellular signal. It's just not connected. You know what I mean? They can still get like you know, it still gets like the time and all that little update stuff coming through. Okay, so there's the files. I'm about to see what happened with them. All right. Okay. All right, so that's what we got now. Let's go check that folder. 45 items. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's 28.86 gigs, 5836895. Okay, that might be correct. Okay, so now the internal storage shows 34.96 gigs. Okay, no files. Now you see, here's the thing. Okay, this has happened on my Galaxy S10. This is a Note 8 Galaxy. It happened on my A20 Galaxy. And it happened on my iPhone 8. And it just created an Android folder, which that's what it does. So it's fine. It only does it when a function happens, though, that has to access that. So that means these gang stalkers just accessed com.google.android.gm and put a no media file in there so it wouldn't show up whatever they've got in there. Okay, so cache. Okay, otherwise it wouldn't show up. Like, let me show you what I mean, okay? Right now, all right, watch this. I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to open up, I'm going to open up Twitch. All right, how can I make it like save something? I don't know. No, I don't go to account. I mean, just, I need to make something save something. All right, so let me go to, let me go somewhere. I don't know, bro. I need to go somewhere and make something happen. Try to make a file or something. Maybe it just did it if I went to it. Stash. I don't use Stash, but I wanted to look into it and see what it was all about. So when I'm able to get apps, I just get them all that I can get. Get all kinds of apps, and I go through them later. Now they use all the apps that you get, so you might be adding gang stalkers, but the more idiots I'm gonna have against them. You see what I'm saying? I already know it's gonna be like that. Anyway, let's go back, see if it created a stash and a whatever folder. What are these? Well, I don't know what this is. Documents? Oh. Okay, internal storage. A dot face. Okay, so they went and used Facebook too. All right, so they took the file out of there, but they went and used it. Let's see, Android, data. Okay, so they used calendar, they used music, they used a launcher. That's for a virtual machine, virtual device. Stash, the one I opened up. And then Opera. That's I guess that's a browser. Okay, so as you use them, they'll pop up in here and make a folder. That's how it works. You see, I didn't use them. I used Stash. That was it. Okay, and I think I did open something else. I forget which one, but it wasn't music or calendar. It wasn't Google GM. That's probably Gmail. So they're opening up those so they can get into the. They're probably not opening them, probably just making a moving around. As soon as they do, it's going to create a folder, so that's what's happening with these. All right, so anyway, that's what's going on. The dot face got 2 items in here now. So they've used both of those. It creates what it needs. It doesn't just create random stuff for no reason. It didn't create these with 0 things in them for no reason. It created them because they used them. All right, and whatever they use, it's going to create them. That's why all these popped up. And you can see how I did the same thing when I did that. But the problem is there's not that much stuff in there. 35 gigs is a lot of space. That's a lot of stuff, man. You could put thousands of pictures and videos and all kinds of stuff, man. A lot of phones are only like 32 gigs. All right, I got 91.2 gigs in my memory card. Then it says 34 gigs, but there's no files in there. There's no files in there. So they've manipulated the storage. Now, what usually happens is if I was to try to do that, it wouldn't let me, it would let me transfer like less than a gig, less than 1 gig, and then it would still end up showing full. And then even now, like if it let me transfer a bunch, but I would go back and I would look, and it would still show up full. And I'd be like, what? I just moved all this stuff. Because Marcus will just go into the settings and write it in how he wants. And if it gets to a certain point that's close enough to that 64, then it'll start to disable certain functions. If it gets really close, and that's why I quit using the A20, because he left it like that so much. It was like he would always put it at 32 or 31.98 or something like that of 32. And you do that, and I can't even get a text message. Right? So they would do it to manipulate my system and make certain things disabled, keep me from getting apps, keep me from doing videos. And that's why I always am on live now, because they're always doing stuff like that. Plus, if I make a video, I press stop, and then I have to hit share, YouTube, blah, 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 and just post it. And if I don't get it up that quick, man, then they'll steal it, and I'll do it for nothing. And they do it. They do that stuff every single day, all the time. And I've proven all this stuff 1,000 times. So anyway, that's what I want to talk about, the storage manipulation. And I'm probably going to go in the morning to the police department about this whole incident yesterday, how they ruined my day. I really need to get that documented at least, even if they don't do anything, because it's a really bad situation. I got 5 or 6 videos. So I'm going to go first thing in the morning and file a police report about that. And I'll probably write it up tonight. But anyway, that's what's going on, y'all. I'll probably be back on here in a few minutes. I slept all day, man. But anyway, appreciate y'all watching. Anyway, appreciate y'all watching.